In this video, I'll show you how to record your screen using OBS. If you find this guide useful, please consider subscribing. And once you've done that, don't forget to leave a like. Now let's dive right into it. First, open OBS. I'm assuming you've already downloaded and installed it, and that you want to configure it for screen recording. Go to the top left and click on Archive Settings. In the General tab, you don't need to make any changes. Now move to the left side and click on Output. You can skip the stream section since we're focusing on recording. In the output settings, I suggest setting the output mode to simple. The advanced mode isn't necessary for basic screen recording. Scroll down to the recording section, where you'll need to choose a recording path. This is where your file will be saved. I have mine saved in my screen recording folder, but you can choose any location you prefer. For the recording quality, I recommend using high quality, medium file size. Keep in mind that higher quality will result in larger file sizes and may require more processing power from your computer. For the recording format, I like to use MP4 because it's the most compatible format, but feel free to choose any other format if you prefer. For the encoder, I suggest using NVENC, HEVC, if you have an NVIDIA graphics card. If you don't have these hardware options, you can use Software NX 264 instead. Once you've made your changes, click on Apply at the bottom right. Now let's move on to the audio settings, which are quite important. First, make sure your desktop audio is set to default or select your output device. Then, select the correct microphone under Mic Auxiliary Audio. This is crucial, otherwise you won't be heard. You can add more audio sources if you want, but these two are the main ones you'll need. Next, we'll configure the video settings. The base canvas resolution is what you see in the OBS preview, while the output, scaled, resolution is what will be recorded. Since I have a 1440p monitor, I set mine to 1440, but 1080p will work fine for most people. For FPS, frames per second, this determines the smoothness of your video. If your computer is powerful enough, I recommend using 60 FPS for a smoother look. However, if your computer is lower spec, 30 FPS is perfectly fine, as most recordings are done at that frame rate. Let's set up some hotkeys. I like to use F12 for both starting and stopping the recording. When I hit F12, it starts recording, and pressing it again stops the recording. And on advanced, there is no reason to change anything, so you can leave these as they are. Once you're done, click Apply, save everything. Now that we've configured the settings, let's add a source. This could be your computer screen or a webcam. To do this, click on the Add Source button in the bottom left and choose the type of source you want to add. I usually select Display Capture, which records your entire screen. Click there, then click OK. You can choose the capture method, automatic is fine. Then click OK. Before starting the recording, check the audio mixer to get your audio levels right. You may want your desktop audio quieter than your microphone, so your voice is clearly heard over any computer sounds. Now you can click on Start Recording, and there you go. Your video will be saved to the file path you selected earlier. When you press Stop Recording, OBS will indicate where the file was saved. If you want, you could add more sources. Click on the plus button. You can add a webcam by selecting Video Capture Device and then choosing your webcam. And that's it, guys. If you found this guide useful, please consider subscribing.